He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Washington's offense will have first crack at this one. Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on first down for negative yards, and then you take a sack now on second down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go, and you've got to fire off the ball because going backwards ain't going to get it done.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We've got to rattle him. We've got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Oh, and he can't get it out of there. It's blocked. Wow. It's going to be down in their own red zone. So Oregon's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at this. What a boost you can get from something like that, and now they've got it 1st and goal with the 1. They're trying to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon! You thought it was noisy when the Duck rolled out on that motorcycle? Decibels through the roof in the House of Loud.
And what a great job getting this crowd going early. This is not one of the biggest crowds in the country, but Alston Stadium is one of the loudest places you will ever be in, and they love their Ducks.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. From the gun. Give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Washington sends out the punt team. He hopes this one turns out a little better, had the other one blocked. So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. Now on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Pulls it in, it's Allen. Runs through a tackle. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Quick completion on the out.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
To the air on second down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Ducks! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
This guy is such a weapon for this offense, especially down in the red area. Because of his speed and his size, he's a nice target right there on the post. You see him. It's just really hard to box him out and prevent him from catching the football. Good decision by the QB, and it results in a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Now don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He takes it at the 45. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Slithers into space. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Plays like that can just shoot energy through your team. The kickoff return for 89 yards and the score. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Leads it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Johnson wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Let's see what he can do with it. And there he goes. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. The give to the back. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Gives it on the option. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? It'll be 3rd and long. Quickly to the tight end. There he goes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Use the play fake, down a throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you can tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
The number 1 goal for this defense coming into this game was shut this running back down. And I got to be honest, there were a lot of people on the outside didn't think they could get it done, but they're proving everybody wrong. Tremendous effort. They're playing with a chip on their shoulder. This guy's one of the best in the nation. He's had 0 impact in this game.
Washington sends out the punt team. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. And the returner goes down. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Looking for room. It's fourth. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. With jet sweep pass. It's a seam wide open. The tag. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Johnson looking to throw. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. So Oregon gets the victory in its blood feud against Washington, and you best believe this one is going to stick with the men in purple for quite a while. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.